Oh, turn the lights on in here. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I haven't made a video in a hot minute. Oh, I gotta put some... Okay. My house is a disaster. There is Halloween candy everywhere. Everyone's trying to get school done. Tuesdays are my Mondays because we all have to get up really early to take the biggest brother to his college classes. And it's in... I mean, it's not too far away, it's like 10 minutes, but we have to get 3 kids ready to take with you. In addition to him, it gets a little hairy, and everyone always wants to sleep in on Tuesday. Only Tuesday do they want to sleep in. But I was asked for some tea, so we're going to make some tea. I'm going to show you what I do for that, because a lot of it is made from herbs that I harvest, because I grow them. So, want to flip you around? Okay, so this is the tea kettle that I use. My mother-in-law got me this for Christmas. I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I love it. It's really super cute. But this is all my, well, not all of my, but the herbs I use the most. So what I'm going to grab, in case you can't tell, I feel like I sound a little sick because I just got over a cold. So I've been sick in 2 years. So of course I get it now. See, echinacea. I always put a little calendula in there. They love calendula tea. What else am I going to put in there? You know what? I'm going to put in some mullein because my daughter sounds like she's getting a bit of a cold. And maybe a little dandelion. So apparently I've been doing herbal tea all wrong. I've been putting too hot of water in there, and I've been I just like leave the tea thingy in there, the little strainer. So what I have been doing is setting a timer because I always end up forgetting about it. So I take the strainer out, compost the herbs inside of it. Oops, put that back. And so, yeah, that's good. I have about 4.5 minutes. I'm going to go do my makeup really quick. It really will only take a few minutes. And then we're going to go check on the tea and distribute. Take care of this thing. Thank you, body, for being sick. I'm going to use this, Lauren Brook. It is, I don't know what it is, Luminous Corrective Eye Concealer. Can you see it? I don't even know how to do this. I'm not a makeup YouTuber. Lauren Brook Cosmetics. Super clean line. Love them. I'm going to do them to kind of eyes in this. And what else do I got? Tubes & Co. Nude. It is my full coverage face. Poofy Organics HD mascara. That's it. That's all I'm doing. It just takes a minute to do, and then I'm done. Alright, how long did it take me? 3 minutes. 3 minutes, not bad. Oh god, the hair. Hold on, please. Gotta brush my hair. My children stole my hairbrushes. This bathroom's weird. I love it though. It's like some weird sci-fi. Like, my husband has a 3D printer. You know? Like, whatever. To the bathroom has all 47 hairbrushes. Whatever shall I use? Oh, these kids. Kids. killing me. So this hair is scary. Ever said the side part isn't in anymore? I'm sorry, but I look like crap with the middle part. It's just not happening. That's not helping either. So I need to redo my hair, but I really want to do it a color. You know, like I've had these dreams of having lavender hair because I love purple. It is my favorite color. Never grew out of the phase. I've loved purple since I was a toddler, and I'm 36. I love purple. It's, you know. So now I'm like, you know, I really need purple hair. So I need to decide on a purple. I'm gonna go with Arctic Fox. My daughter used Arctic Fox on the tips of her hair, which she used Purple Rain. Oh, so beautiful. I don't know if I'm gonna go Purple Rain, or maybe I'll add like the silver or the Arctic Ice or whatever it is base to it to make it all, you know, lighter. But yeah, gotta decide on that today. Wait, crap, I forgot about the tea. As usual. Forgot about the tea. Always forget about the dang tea. Okay. My daughter can have little. Guys, our CMI is so messy house. I'm telling you, it is. It's bad. It's so bad. Halloween happened. Like, Mama was sick for the last few days. Plus, so that means Dad like had to take over everything. Plus Halloween. Like, I was so sick I couldn't even do pumpkins. So he did the pumpkins. He did all that stuff. He helped me get all their like costume stuff together. He took them trick-or-treating because I wasn't going to do that. Not that I'm really a fan of trick-or-treating. It's not my personal favorite thing to go do, but I love doing the costumes. So he went and did that with them while I was supposed to be working on a paper. Except, yeah, I was too sick to even do it. So my instructor gave me an extension. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm still talking and I'm not pouring. Okay, this is what this looks like when it's all done. I'll just compost that. And yes, it is piping hot. And I'm going to give it to a 4-year-old. But wait. We're going to put some creamer in it. She loves creamer. It's her fancy milk. I use this one. So I can't. Okay, I gotta shut up. Oh, so many things to tell you. Okay. Trying to organize my thoughts here. First, the toddler gets her tea. Her Majesty Elsa, she gets tea first. Because otherwise, well, you guys have 4-year-olds know. You better just give them their tea. Alright, Queen Elsa, here you go. Your tea. I don't know if it's the least messiest part of my house. We're gonna say it is. Yeah, so life updates. So I haven't made YouTube videos in a few weeks, maybe a month. So I started grad school. That is like the precursor to everything. I started grad school and I'm in a master's for school psychology, and it's supposed to be a 1-year master's. But it's a new program, so only certain classes are available at certain times. So it might end up being like 5 quarters instead of 4. Slightly annoying, but it's just because I'm an impatient person. It's totally still fine. I'm taking 3 classes this quarter. I am taking Foundations to School Psych. I'm taking Biological Basis of Behavior. Oh, it's killing me because it's so technical. I haven't taken a biology class since high school, maybe community college. So basically when I was 18 is the last time I took any sort of biology class. And yeah, it's full of like neural pathways and like synapses and etc. And so the second half of the class is more fun because you get into like psychological disorders and all the other things that are more interesting to me, being that I'm going to be a school psychologist and not a clinical psychologist. But I am taking, the third class, right? The third class is tests and measurements. It's like the foundation class for tests and measurements. Which school psychologists, I don't know if you know, they do a lot of like assessments to see if people are eligible for IEPs and or 504s, and then they help with like educational plans. Some of them in some states and districts do some counseling, but that's not going to be me. All of our schools have school counselors, so I will strictly be doing school assessments, like for autism and learning disabilities, identifying gifted students, behavioral assessments, etc., etc., etc. There's a whole bunch. There's like 40 different tests. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing this quarter. In the winter, I'll be doing 2 more classes. In the spring, I only have me slotted for 1. So that's that. And then in the fall, I'll be applying for my EDS degree, which is like a mini doctorate. It's like the halfway point between a master's and a doctorate. They have this weird degree called an education specialist. And school psychologists generally need it in order to get their internship hours, practicum hours, all that stuff. And so I am doing that. It's a lot of work. It's really fun. I love my classes. I love my instructors. The people that are in my classes are pretty great too. I usually hate discussion posts, but because it is a small group of students in the foundations class, I don't know. I really like it. I don't know. Our school's going to pretty much stay the same. My oldest is still trying to decide how fast he wants to graduate. So he's like contemplating local colleges versus going away versus his age when he's actually going to graduate, which is kind of an issue. I would say an issue. I'd say it's more of an issue with me because I don't really want him leaving home really far. And he wants to do a mechanical engineering program. And there's only so many in my state. My daughter wants to get her like jabs so she can go to school and do our original plan second semester. So we'll see how that's gonna go. My 7-year-old doesn't want it yet, so he will be continuing to school at home. And he likes this program. He loves this teacher. And all of the services are already set up, his IEP. So there's like 3 different services that he needs. So those are already all set up, so like why mess with that? My daughter just started virtual preschool, so I'm not gonna pull her out of a class that she likes, and she's too young for shot anyway, so I'll still have a couple kids at home, and one of them like at home part-time. What else has been going on? My garden, I got all prepped, all beautiful, all wonderful, and then life happened. I started school and all this other stuff, and yeah, I never threw any seeds out there. Is that horrible? I've literally never done an autumn or winter garden because I've always prepped the garden and never actually gone out to do seeds. I was supposed to do seeds no later than a month ago. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll throw seeds out there anyway and see what happens. I'll do that this weekend. But I don't expect anything to grow really. I'm gonna need some hoop houses to keep them warm. It's supposed to be a really cold winter. Who the heck knows? Speaking of winter, my heater broke. Oh my god. It's after another. So I'm just gonna tell you all my drama. My heater broke and alright. It was getting too noisy and too crazy. I decided this was literally the best spot in the house. My kids' room. Which somebody will come find me in a minute. Anyway, heater. Right, so the heater busted. It's a gas furnace. It's not extremely old or anything like that, but my husband replaced the like ignition fuse or whatever, and it's still not coming on. So now we gotta call somebody to actually come out and look at it since we weren't able to. What else? So anyway, but the back of the house has 2 additions, and they have their own electrical heating element, and that's where we do school and all that stuff. So, you know, we're warm during the day, but it's just like another thing, like, ugh, it's annoying. Yeah, and then tonight I'm leaving to go spend the night in Seattle because tomorrow morning I have an ANS neurology appointment, which is autonomic nervous system. That's what ANS stands for. To see like what kind of POTS I have or whatever. And if you don't know what POTS is, it is, I'm gonna throw a bunch of acronyms at you. Postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's why like in the summer I almost pass out all the time and like I feel like crap, and I have really bad brain fog where I'm like, what is what is the word to that? What was I talking about when I was literally talking about it 5 seconds ago? That happens a lot. And so when you're in grad school, that's not really a great trait you want happening, but whatever. I digress. So that's what's happening tomorrow. That's my big thing, which means husband gets to do all the school tomorrow. That'll be interesting. So I don't know. I guess that's the drama going on. Broken heater, neurology appointment, grad school craziness, plus kids, potential school changes for the kids that get their shots, and my poor garden has been neglected. I don't know. I guess that's it. I was just going to take you guys on kind of like a day in a life with me. Yeah, kind of like that. Have you guys ever had like those baby stockings? Like when my kids were little, it was really big on like baby carriers or cloth diapers, like certain prints or certain whatever, and they would go live and you have to hurry up and hit the button really, really fast and pay really fast because it could get stolen out of your cart, and you have to just hurry as fast as you can to try to get that item. That's what it's like signing your kid up for college classes for the next quarter, because some classes are really hard to get into. So you have to prioritize and have really quick fingers. So I'm going to set the website page up. I'm gonna go to the physics department. Physics. And then I'm going to hit search. This is a trick I learned from my baby wearing product days. You gotta get to the page and just keep hitting refresh. That's how you get your class. Are you laughing at me?
No.
Don't laugh at me, Minecraft YouTuber.
No.
Just laughing at me.
Oh, wait.
Wait, which one do you need? Oh wait, not general physics. Need engineering physics 2 with lab. Oh, your teacher's on here now. I think we have to wait till exactly noon. So we're going to wait till exactly noon, and then we're going to push
The button.
the button. Because running start students have to wait till today at noon. It's just like a stocking. The stakes are high. We must get him into physics. Okay, I just want to share his schedule. He gave me permission to. What he's been doing. So this was his first class he ever took. Just to show you kind of how insane these classes are, and there's no way I would ever be able to do them. That's just like a intro to, like, welcome to college, here's your resources class. It's mandatory. So he's been taking 2 classes and then the summer class. Because he wanted to take, he could have taken 2 years to graduate, but he's taking 3 as of right now. Which I think is, like, all this stuff is optional except I'm making him take a political science. Because he's using this, when he graduates with this, he'll get a diploma and he'll get an associate's degree. So I'm making him take this because everyone should take American government, so you know history and all that stuff, because he'll be eligible to vote, you know, in 3 years. Anyway, yeah, so we wanted a way to, like, extend our kitchen. So we have a small galley kitchen. Excuse the extreme mess. And we wanted to, so we got rid of the playroom, which I think you guys have seen here before. Put a big freezer in, put this hutch in. We have this thing going on. Put all our dishes in, because this is all food. Like baking stuff. Like, you know, just food. It's all food. And we did that because that pretty pantry you guys saw in the other videos, well, 1, it's now a disaster zone. 2, we're doing it for my husband's military room storage. So we've been doing a little demo in here. So bye pretty. Yes, even that. The people that did this, so when we first bought this house, there were shelves here. I think there are a couple shelves here. Yeah, and then we did like all this bottom stuff and he did the top stuff. So the stuff that he did is coming out nicely. The stuff that they did, I don't know, they like permanently did, they put like 72 million screws or something in it, and it's just ridiculous. Anyway, this is going to be like, I don't know what that's about. I haven't been in here in a while. Boy, I don't know what's happening. I'll show you guys the after when it's done. Essentially, my husband has like a crap ton of military gear, clothing. The amount of things that he has is freaking ridiculous. So I didn't want it taking up my closet. And we want to redo our closet, and we can't because there's so much military stuff. Some of it is like nostalgic because he's been in 20 years. Some of it is nostalgic and he wants to keep it. Most of it is stuff that he just needs and uses and whatever. So we're giving him this closet because I'm tired of it in my room. So I gave him my pantry because eventually we will redo the kitchen, and when we redo the kitchen, all this will become like counter space, and so will this. So I'm gonna have a galley kitchen plus an extended L. So I'll have a bigger kitchen. So act like I'm not sure about that. So that's the plan so far. Yeah. So, but I just wanted to share my hutch because this was like, we found the original papers like tucked under some lining of like the mill from where like the wood came from. It was really cool. The heating guy is also in our neighborhood for another house. I should go run out in the street and flag him down. Be like, come fix my heater. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm super in love with it. It's super cute. Ended up being like less than $100. And highly recommend if you have a Habitat for Humanity store next or near you to go check them out.
What's the eyes?
Yeah, they're huge. You have big eyes. Unloaded and loaded dishwasher. There's some dishes. Did more laundry because I have to pack tonight to go to my thing, and I realized clothes I want to wear are not clean, so now they're going to have to get clean. Still waiting on the 7-year-old to get out of his Zoom and for the 15-year-old to get out of his class. There will be fights over the pizza circles. Oh, speaking of food, I don't know if any of you guys have ever done like a food sensitivity, whatever. I did Everly Well. I'll put like a referral thingy in the bottom, but these are all the things I can have for 30 days. I like that. I live on this. This is why I've been, yeah, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, Everly Well is a food sensitivity test, and if you don't know what food sensitivities are versus allergy versus intolerance, food, we'll say this backwards because we've had severe food allergies in our family for years. So IgE is the like anaphylaxis immune response that people attribute with allergies. So you eat eggs, you need your EpiPen, like that's like your like skin prick test. Your blood tests are generally your IgG test, which is what I did, and that's your food sensitivity. They are still an immune response, but typically you don't see immune responses right away like you would with an anaphylaxis type reaction with IgE. You see them more like, I don't know, a handful of hours to 24 to 48 hours out. And it can have the same type effects with mild IgE reactions. You can have skin stuff, but it's usually gastrointestinal upsets, skin issues. There's like a plethora of different things that it can cause. But I did it, and I had several that were high on the list, and then some that were like kind of borderline. I took the borderline items out as well just to be safe because they're only a few points away from being like counting as a big reaction. Don't let me down. This girl, she lives her life in a musical. So we'll just go this way. So anyway, yeah, so I'm taking all these things out. I feel way better. Taking dairy out. Dairy actually didn't show up as a sensitivity, and I know I'm not allergic to it, which means that I'm just severely lactose intolerant. So I take dairy out and I feel better, but the really big indicator for me is wheat. Not gluten. Gluten didn't show, but wheat and rye did, which yes, has gluten in it, but having an immune response to wheat and rye but not to gluten means that it's more the protein that I'm having issues with. So I feel so much better with it out. I tried eating something with wheat in it. I was so freaking sick and miserable, and I hurt. My stomach was super jacked up. I broke out. Like it was really sick. I felt really, really crappy. I will not be doing that again. So I haven't had it in a while, and again, and it's been almost a month for this whole like experiment. They suggest you take it out for 30 days, and I do feel better. Oh my god, I cannot see. Okay, so I'm having to do this by the light of my minivan light. Anyway, yes, I guess that's it for today. I got really busy packing, making dinner, cleaning up, all that good stuff that, you know, has to get done before a mama leaves town. Whoops, windshield wipers. So, anyway, I just wanted to, sign out and say I can't wait to see you guys till next time. Bye. Just gonna sit here and admire how damn beautiful the freaking